Good evening, everyone. Welcome to class. Thank you for joining me. We'll go ahead and get started. So you can back up to whatever sort of slope you would like. We're just here to set the tone, to slow the breath down and gently unhunch the spine. Go ahead and relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Legs can be bent or straight, and sometimes I even like to put a pillow or a couple blankets under the knees just to support, especially if you know your tendency is to hyperextend the knees. That can feel really nice. And just let the breath slow down. Nice deep breaths in and out. And see if you can let your inhales and exhales be a little longer, a little deeper, a little more relaxed. Just allowing yourself to be present for a couple minutes. And gently wiggle fingers and toes. Maybe reach the arms behind you, feet in front. Maybe circle the wrists and the ankles a couple of times. And come on up to seated. We'll bring the right hip up. And you can make any adjustments to whatever feels more supportive for your head. You can rest a cheek on the bolster if you'd prefer. And nice job. Walk the hands back in. And we'll switch sides. Lift hip up to the bolster. Hands to either side. Lift the chest and gently relax. Come back to the breath. And walk the hands back in. And we'll move that bolster out of the way. We'll move one of the blocks out of the way. and grab the oval block. Or you can always roll up a couple blankets, a couple towels, something to help the upper back move a little bit and gently unhunch. And I'm just showing how you can get a little more support for the head if you'd like. And gently make your way back. Relax the arms, knees can be bent, or the legs can be straight, your choice. Usually leg straight is a little more intense. Come back to the breath. And you can stay here. You can extend the legs forward, press through the feet. You can interlace the fingers, press the palms up, guide pinky fingers behind the head if you'd like. A few deep breaths. And go ahead and bring the arms back by your sides. Bend the knees, place the feet on the mat. And tuck the chin, the chest, come away from the oval block. Move it out of the way. And we'll bring that cork block under the hips. And again, as much neck support as you would like. Your choice. You can point the feet in a little bit to get a little more hip stretch. You can keep the block on the lower height if you'd like it to be a little bit less intense. I like to put it on the higher height if I'm using more neck support, just so that I still get a little bit of that slope that's necessary to get a low back stretch. A few deep breaths. And go ahead and lift the hips, slide the block out of the way. Make your way onto your side and up to seated. Alright, and whenever you're ready, bring the right arm up, open the chest, lean over. And if this supported squat isn't comfortable for you, you can do another version. You can do cross legs. You can just sit on a blanket. You can have the legs in front of you. It doesn't really matter. Just side to side at your pace, lingering in whichever one feels good today. And whenever you're ready, meet back in center. Belly and chest lifts, and then right ear toward the right shoulder. Maybe right hand to left side of the head. Maybe walk the left fingertips to the left. You can move the chin or the other arm. Come back to the breath. And back into center. Left ear toward the left shoulder. Maybe left hand to right side of the head. Maybe right fingertips to the right. Whatever feels good today. And come back to center. A little twist. Chin over the right shoulder. And you can take right fingertips to left cheekbone. You can walk left fingertips to the left. You can choose to do not all of that. It doesn't really matter. And come back to center. Check in with your posture again. Lift the chest, chin over the left shoulder. Maybe left fingertips to right cheekbone. Maybe right fingertips to the right. Choosing what feels good in your body today. And come back to center. Chin halfway over to the right. Right hand comes to the back of the head, chin to the chest. Left hand can stay where it is. You can reach across the low back. It doesn't particularly matter. Let it go. Lift the chest halfway over to the left. Left hand comes to the back of the head, chin to the chest. Right hand can stay. Reach across the low back. Whatever feels good. And let it go. And you can take chin from shoulder to shoulder or support the back of the head all the way around. I'm just going to keep going shoulder to shoulder. So if you're doing circles, go ahead and do 5 in one direction and then reverse, do 5 in the other. And let go. And we'll go ahead and find your strap, unravel it, and grab the buckle just so that it doesn't smack you in the face. I've been guilty of doing that a couple times. Take it wide and bring it behind the shoulders. Maybe look up and come back around. Roll the shoulders a couple of times. And bring the strap up, guide it back. Few deep breaths. Come around, roll the shoulders. And one more. Bring the strap up, guide it back. And come back around, roll the shoulders. And then we'll do some circles. Go behind the left shoulder, all the way around. And you can always make the strap a little wider. Sometimes this movement's a little challenging, and that's okay. We just have to do the best with the bodies we have. After this circle, reverse. Next job, we'll take the strap over the right shoulder, right arm by the right ear, bend the elbow, reach back. You can leave the left hand or reach across the low back. It doesn't really matter. You can move them toward each other. It's fine. Just try to think tall thoughts. Keep the chest lifted. Few deep breaths. And let it go. Strap over the left shoulder, maybe left arm by the left ear, bend the elbow, reach back. Right hand can reach across the low back. It doesn't particularly matter. Few deep breaths. And let it go. And we'll move that strap out of the way. Come back to it later. And belly and chest lifts. Take the arms wide. Right arm over left arm, little hug. Arms wide. Left arm over right arm, little hug. Arms wide. Right arm over left arm. And the elbows, squeeze the arms together. You can grab the wrist if you'd like, or just keep squeezing in that general direction. Just as long as you get a good stretch in the back of the shoulders. You can do side to side, up, down, circles. Whatever feels good in your body. And let it go. Arms wide. Left arm over right arm. Then the elbows, squeeze the way and up. You can do side to side, up, down, or circles. Whatever feels good to you. Next job, like a roll of the shoulders. And we'll go ahead and come off that bolster, move it out of the way, bring the legs out in front. And go ahead and bring the right leg in, twist a little bit over the left thigh, walk the hands forward. And I like to really keep the chest lifted so I make sure I'm not accidentally rounding the back. You don't have to go over very far to get a nice stretch behind that left hamstring and in the right lower back and that quadratus lumborum. And we'll switch sides, right leg forward, left leg in, twist a little bit over that right thigh, come on forward. Couple deep breaths. And go ahead and walk back in. And go ahead and take the legs wide. And walk the hands forward. Again, keep the chest lifted. You don't have to go very far forward. Thank goodness yoga's not a competition, otherwise I wouldn't be able to teach it. Go ahead and bring right forearm on the right thigh, left arm reaches up. You can rotate the chest and look up or look forward. And we'll do the other side, left arm on the left thigh, right arm reaches up and over. If you'd like, look up. And come back to center. We'll bring the legs in front and do everyone's favorite strength challenge. Right leg up, lift the chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. And you can keep the hands reaching forward. You can use them to sort of support you behind. That's totally fine. Almost there. Nice job. Let it go. And we'll do each side one more time. Right leg up, lift the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1 inch higher. Yes, let it go. Nice job. Left leg up, lift the chest. 4, 3, 2, 1 inch higher. Nice job, let it go. And go ahead and make your way onto all fours. I like to bring a blanket for the knees. Go ahead and let the hands be wide, knees wide. Tilt the pelvis forward, lift the chest, gaze up. And tilt the pelvis back, pull the belly, and lift the spine, relax the head. Continuing back and forth at your pace. Lingering in whichever one feels better today. A few more rounds. One more round. And then when you're ready, right shoulder toward the right hip. Gaze over the right shoulder. And then left shoulder toward the left hip. Gaze over the left shoulder. And come back to center. Circle the hips. Doesn't matter how big or small the circles are, just as long as it feels good in your hips. We're just doing our best to maintain some mobility and keep that movement of the synovial fluid across the cartilaginous membrane. Go ahead and reverse. And go ahead and rotate the hands so that middle fingers point toward the edge of the mat. Rock a little weight side to side. Go ahead and rotate the hands so that middle fingers point toward the body. Rock a little weight back and forth. And go ahead. And this is the alternative, by the way. If that doesn't work very well for you, you can pull the fingers back, sitting back on your heels. Totally fine. And then the last one, flip the palms over, make a fist and release. You can bend the elbows as much as you need to. Or you can also do this off of the floor by pressing the back of the hand into the other hand, make a fist and release. It's all about what works for your body. And of course, message me if any of these options don't work, and I'll make another video about that. Because why not? We'll figure it out. And go ahead and bring the blocks forward. And step the right foot forward. Rock a little weight back and forth, warming up that left hip flexor. And just to show you another little option, you can bring right forearm on right thigh, or you can stack the blocks on top of each other and reach the left arm up. It's all about what makes you feel more stable. And come back. We'll go ahead and do the lizard lunge. Go ahead and lower the back knee down. You can lift or lower it. You can bring the hands down, forearms down. You can move the blocks out of the way if you need more stretch today. That's perfectly fine. Come on back up, reset the blocks, and go ahead and step the left foot forward. Little weight back and forth. The next time the knees forward, go ahead and come up. You can stack the blocks, or you can bring left forearm on the left thigh, right arm reaches up. Come on down. You can bring the hands down, you can bring the forearms down, lower the blocks, back knee up or down, whatever works for you today. And make your way back. We'll move those blocks out of the way. Move into our core work. And whenever you're ready, curl the right toes under, press through the right heel, and the left arm, reach it forward. Keep reaching. Press through the heel, reach the fingertips. And let it go. Nice job. Other side. Curl the left toes under, press through the left heel, lift it up. At the right arm, reach it forward. Keep reaching. And let it go. And curl the right toes under, press through the right heel, left arm reaches forward, maybe knee to elbow. Extend. 4 more. Reach. 3, 2, last one. Reach and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Other side. Curl the left toes under, press through the left heel, lift it up. At the right arm, reach it forward, maybe knee to elbow. Extend. 4 more. Reach. 3, 2, last one. Reach and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let go. And lift the right leg up out to the side. Lift and lower. 4, 3, 2, last one. And hold. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let go. And go and lift the right leg up. Kick up. 3, 2, last one. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the left leg up. Reach up. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. And go ahead and move the blanket off to the side. And go ahead and come on down. And I wanted to present this option that you can always bring the elbows under the shoulders, do like a Sphinx pose instead of doing these back strengthening exercises, because we don't want to wear ourselves out too much. We have to feel good the next day. And whenever you're ready, hug the elbows in, reach them back, maybe float the hands, let it go. 2 more, reach the elbows back, squeeze the legs together. You can keep the feet on or off the mat. You can float the hands if you'd like. And let it go. Nice job. Last one, come on up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. And bring the arms by your sides. Squeeze the legs together. Reach back. Reach the hands toward the feet. 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. Nice job. 2 more. Squeeze the legs together, reach the hands back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Let go. 1 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let it go. And go ahead and bring the left forearm in front. Reach the right hand back to the top of the right foot. Few deep breaths. And let it go. We'll switch sides. Reach the left hand back to the top of the left foot. Right arm comes in front. Few deep breaths. And nice job, let go. And go ahead and bend both knees. Reach back for the tops of both feet. And you can use a strap if you'd like. You can just reach back. Press the feet in the hands. Lift the chest. And I want to show you a couple little alternatives. So one of them is keeping the thighs on the mat so that you just get the action in the upper back. Because remember, this is mostly a back exercise. And if you want a little more, you can reach the hands back toward the cows. Press the feet in the hands. Lift up. Nice job. Let it go. And woohoo, we're done. Strength work all done. Hips back, hands forward. Relax. Child's pose. Few deep breaths. All right, we'll make our way onto our backs. Find your strap. And draw the right knee in the chest. Place the strap around the front of the right foot. Send the right leg up. You can press the thigh away. You can pull the toes in. You can strain the arm. The straighter the arm is, the more like oomph gets added to the stretch. So it's just an option if you'd like. And go ahead and bring the right leg out to the side. You can bend the left knee, kick it out if you'd like, especially if that makes the hips feel more stable. Just like you can also put a pillow down there as a natural stop. You don't have to float in midair. And when you're ready, bring the right leg into center, take both sides of the strap in the left hand, cross over. And this is another one where I often like to put some pillows as a stopping point so you're not having to actively hold the leg up. And draw that right leg back into center. Bend the knee, hug the knee in the chest, move the strap out of the way. You can circle the ankle a few times. You can inhale, leg forward, arms back. Exhale, knee in the chest a few times. Whatever works for you. Just like I'm not showing it here, but if your neck's uncomfortable, you can also bring a blanket under the neck, maybe roll it up to support that natural cervical curve. And release. Relax arms and legs. And whenever you're ready, we'll move over to the other side. Strap around the ball of the left foot, send it up. And keep pressing that thigh away, keep pulling the toes in. Maybe extend that left arm so that it's straight. And whenever you're ready, left leg comes out to the side. You can bend that right knee, kick it out, as I'm showing here. And draw that left leg back in center. Take both sides of the strap in the right hand, cross over. Few deep breaths. And draw that left leg back into center. Bend the knee, hug the knee in the chest. Move the strap out of the way. And you can hold the knee in the chest. You can circle the ankle a few times. You can inhale, leg forward, arms back. Exhale, knee in the chest a few times. Either way, we're just squeezing in one more low back stretch. Few deep breaths. And gently release. Relax the arms and legs, let go. And then walk the heels over to the right. Maybe left ankle over right ankle, arms reach up and over to the right. Stretching those diagonal muscles of the low back, the quadratus lumborum. And whenever you're ready, let it go. Walk over to the left, right ankle over left ankle, arms reach up and over. A few deep breaths here. And let it go. And bend the knees, place the feet on the mat, wind the feet. Let both knees come over to the right. And gently bring the knees into center, over to the left. And both knees into center, over to the right. And you can take right ankle and left thigh if you'd like. And uncross, bring the knees into center, over to the left. Maybe left ankle and right thigh. A few deep breaths. And gently release, bring the knees into center, walk the feet together, maybe cross right thigh over left thigh, squeeze the legs together, and both knees over to the right. And go ahead and gently bring the knees back into center, uncross, and cross left thigh over right thigh, squeeze the legs together, over to the left. And whenever you're ready, knees back in the center, uncross the thighs, bring right ankle over left thigh. And you can keep the legs down. You can bring a strap behind that left thigh, hug the left knee in the chest. You can hug that right knee and foot in and relax the left leg forward. Whatever works for you today. And gently release. And let's do left ankle over right thigh. Hug the knees in the chest. Few deep breaths. And nice job, let it go. Hug the knees in the chest, give them a little rock side to side. And if you'd like a little bit more of that deep hip stretch, go ahead and bring the knees over the hips and cross right knee over left knee. Draw the knees in. You can grab behind the knees. You can grab a strap and put it around that front foot or the front calf. It's really just depending on how tight you are today. You can grab behind the calves. You can grab the feet. And whenever you're ready, let it go. We'll do left knee over right knee. Draw it in. And it's okay if one side's less flexible than the other. That's the case for most of us. Perfectly fine. Perfectly normal. And gently release. Hug the knees and the chest. And if you'd like, you can circle the knees. That can feel really good in the hips. And if it doesn't feel good, don't worry. Just skip ahead and go to happy baby. And for happy baby, just draw the knees toward the armpits, point the bottoms of the feet up toward the ceiling, rock a little weight side to side. Whenever you're ready, make your way over onto your side. And come up to seated and get set up for rest. So some people really like to just put a bolster underneath the knees to support a little bit more of that low back stretch. Today I'm going to do just the relaxing against the bolster slope as my rest. I know in a recent video I did the bolster under the hips. That can feel really good too. So just play around and find what you'd like. And then depending on how much time you have, go ahead and set a timer for anywhere from like 5 to 15 plus minutes to just give yourself permission to relax. And you can feel free to pause the video until you're all set up. And then when you're ready for me to guide you to rest, press play. And then relax fingers and toes. Allow arms and legs to feel nice and heavy and supported. Relax any holding in glutes and torso. Bring a little space between the teeth. Allow the eyes to rest deeper in their sockets. And let go of any expression you're holding on the forehead. And thanks for joining me. I appreciate you taking the time and hope you found this a little helpful to relaxing today. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.